What up, y'all? Today we're gonna be reacting to some ghost videos, and hopefully y'all know Nuke, because he the one that provides all this shit for us. Shout out to Nuke. But yeah, how about we just get straight up into this? I'm trying to be a little scared. I believe in the afterlife and shit, you know. I just think we just don't know specifically what's going on, you know. And I feel like we definitely have some people that are more gifted than others that can communicate and shit, but some people be overdoing it, and I can never tell if they're lying or not because they put on a really good act. So we just don't really know. We just really don't know. Okay? But yeah, let's get into this fucking video. This video is like 34 minutes. Woo, I didn't even know this was like 34 minutes long. But hey, sit tight and get ready because screen recording is going. So let's get this started. Top 5 ghost videos to scare your inner demons. I got some of those. Okay.
Top 5 ghosts caught on camera. The Lighthouse Keeper. If you're one of the very few people who've never watched BuzzFeed Unsolved on YouTube, the series can basically be summarized like this. It's sort of a ghost hunting show, but not a typical one. The show has 2 hosts, Ryan and Shane. Now, Shane is a diehard skeptic of the paranormal.
Anytime there's like any chance of sort of any kind of mechanical failure or just doors in general, people are always like, well, the door opened, so that's ghost. I don't want to argue with you on this. If you find it compelling, I'm happy for you.
I do find it compelling. Yeah,
great.
I'm happy for me too.
Good.
And then there's Ryan, who is the polar opposite, and might even be just a bit too scared of the supernatural.
So we're gonna be here for a while.
Do not be afraid.
Wait, I've seen this lighthouse before.
In each episode, the 2 hosts visit allegedly haunted places and investigate to search for real paranormal evidence.
This week on BuzzFeed Unsolved, we investigate St. Augustine Lighthouse as part of our ongoing investigation into the question, are ghosts real? No.
In this episode, they are investigating the notoriously haunted St. Augustine Lighthouse in Florida. The lighthouse was completed in 1874 and has seen its fair share of tragedy over the nearly 200 years that it has been guiding sailors home from the sea. BuzzFeed Unsolved hosts Ryan and Shane begin their investigation at the historic Lightkeeper's house, which is right beside the lighthouse. People say that they have heard the endless and painful coughing of the spirit of a man named William Harn. He was the very first keeper of the lighthouse back in the 1800s. Harn tragically passed away inside the house of malaria and the lung disease tuberculosis. When they try to reach out to the spirit of William, the 2 friends capture something truly bizarre.
Like maybe I'll get to
All right, we're going to give you some silence here, William. If there's anything you'd like to say to us, maybe a message you wish you could have communicated before you left Earth. I'm going to sit on one of these little tiny chairs and make me look like you. Going to give you some silence right now.
Ryan and Shane captured the unexplained sound of someone coughing, just like guests claim to have heard in the past. Could this be the spirit of William who died of tuberculosis? Next, Ryan and Shane finally entered the actual lighthouse, which is said to be a hotbed of paranormal activity.
Well, you're
the best
dead.
ghost evidence of all time, in my opinion, or at least some of
Shit,
it.
I just got out of this. I can live it. Now I gotta have it while I'm dead too.
In this little rotunda. I mean, they caught an apparition full out, just peeking over the railing.
It is said that paranormal investigators always have an experience in the lighthouse when they are alone. So to test this theory, both Ryan and Shane will be locked inside separately to investigate. Shane heads in first for his solo investigation, but he doesn't really experience much.
Alright, so I'm going in there, I'm going to the top.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come back down.
Yeah, that's what you do in a staircase, yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
This is high time for a ghoul to come out and spook me. So far, no ghouls. This is allegedly the site of a
Can we
lot
ever
of
see a ghost? I really feel like this.
full disembodied apparitions. I feel nothing. I really don't. I don't get any vibes. I haven't felt anything strange all night.
You know what I've never known? I'm that person that can literally sense a vibe across the room. Like, if I'm hanging with someone, like, it's like I can't explain it. Like, I can almost feel your energy. Like, I know you're not good. Like, you put a smile on your face, but I know you're not good. And I be always checking on people because I'm like, it might get annoying because I'll be like, hey, yo, are you okay? Like, is everything good? Like, because you can just, I feel like you can just tell, like, our human instincts. But I definitely, with any group of people I'm with, like, I'm hanging, I can definitely sense a weird vibe, bro. Like, a weird vibe. And it's not even like I'm picking, like, which one has the weird vibe, like, you! But I just know, like, it's like I'm sensing, like, their aura, and I'm like, and I know it's them, but I just give it a moment, and I'm just like, what is going on? Like, I feel it in the air, like, you know? I don't know if anyone else gets like that, but I sure do. Which is low-key a good thing, because, like, if I don't get a good vibe off you, like, sure.
See you later, dudes.
Next, it's Ryan's turn. And now, before we proceed, it should be noted here that during the building of the lighthouse, a young girl named Eliza tragically lost her life while playing at the construction site. Visitors have reported seeing a young girl in a red dress inside the lighthouse who just faded away into thin air right before their eyes.
Everyone who's gone in there has seen something, for the most part, if they've gone by themselves. You know what? I'm eager to add my name to that roster.
Bye.
Oh, boy. Is there anybody in here with me right now?
That was weird.
My name is Brian. What? Can you say my name back to me? Oh my god, I just heard Eliza. Oh my god. Eliza? Why do you sound like that? Oh my god, I'm panicking.
I know y'all heard of, like,
I do hear you. Oh my god, it just hurt to hear me. I got the chills.
wait,
Oh my god, I'm panicking. Hear you. I do hear you. Oh my god, it just hurt to hear me. I got the chills.
one thing I don't understand, like, I get we're scared of the unknown, but you're literally going into a paranormal investigation to get this information. You should be happy. You should be like, hey, like, I'm doing it. Like, don't get scared. Like, I would want to go on a paranormal investigation so bad. Like, oh my god, bro. It's not even like I'm obsessed with the afterlife, or it's just like unknown. Like, I want to learn about it because, like, I already know like, I don't know everything here, but, like, it's just so interesting because there's different levels of frequency and all that shit. Like, it's just, there's a lot. Like, there's otherworldly things. Like, I just feel like there's so many layers that we really don't know. Like, we really do not know. But, like, we've been stuck with this whole, like, heaven and hell, like, thinking. Like, I really don't think it's just that. Like, there's definitely lower energies and there's higher energies, but it's energy. Like, I don't know. I feel like, y'all get what I'm saying, right? Right? Okay. But I don't get why people get scared, or they, like, automatically, like, want to leave once you're finally getting something, because you're like, whoa, oh my god, now I have to get out of here. Like, no, this is what you came here for. Give us the content and stay in there. Like, what the fuck? Like, I know you may be having a little chills, you may be a little cold, you may be getting a little, your nerves are getting, you know, but bro, you came here to do this, and you're getting physical evidence, and I just don't understand. So many people just, like, run out the room or just forget about it and be, like, so scared. Like, no, bitch. Get your scary ass back in the room. Get your scary ass back in the room. The fuck? not talking about them specifically, but it just reminds, because it feels like he's leaving, because they said, why are you leaving? Like, stay, motherfucker, damn. Maybe I should just watch it.
Why am I leaving? What the hell, is that what you just said? Because I'm scared, that's why. Sayonara, you had your chance.
Bro.
Turn off your radio.
You could have got so much more if you would have just stayed in there, though.
You are wet.
I said, who's up here? What's your name? And they're just so clear, just Eliza.
Ryan is freaked out as he gets some very weird direct responses on his spirit box. One of the answers being Eliza, the name of the child that passed away at the lighthouse. Now, Shane, on the other hand, didn't capture anything and is completely unimpressed with the whole location. But after the video was uploaded to YouTube, many viewers pointed out that skeptical Shane might have actually caught the most compelling and absolutely chilling evidence of all.
This is high time for a ghoul to come out and spook me. So far, no ghouls.
Did you see it? Watch again.
This is high time for a ghoul to come out and spook me.
Okay,
So
wait.
far, no ghouls.
That could just be...
A dark figure of a man can be seen standing at the bottom of the lighthouse. When the footage is brightened, the man has no distinguishable features and looks more like a black mass than a person. Now, Shane was completely
like a
alone
painting
inside the
on the
lighthouse
wall
when he
or something.
filmed. So just who or what is this? Could it be the ghost of one of the many deceased
Could there
keepers
be a
who are said to
person,
haunt
like-
the lighthouse? You decide.
You can see he has kind of like a hat, commander hat. Oh.
You've seen us go to a lot of places where family
Ghost
was
hunters.
being victimized.
Alright, see you later, dudes.
I always
Final
do that
night.
for no reason.
Alexander Labuzov from Russia says that he's been living in the same apartment for over 3 years, when suddenly and inexplicably, strange paranormal things began to happen around his home. Loud, unexplained noises would wake him up in the middle of the night. Things around
He
the
looked
house would
scary
move on
just
their
like
own.
that. Did he have a ski
And
mask on
scariest
his
of
face?
all, one night when he was in bed, sound asleep, someone or something suddenly grabbed onto his wrist, squeezing hard. He jerked his arm away and lurched out of bed, searching his room. But there was no one there. He says that the paranormal activity in his apartment just increased
no.
over time, until eventually he decided to just
No, sir.
move out. So Alex
Oh.
is set to move out of his apartment the next day.
Oh,
But he decides
that
to try
fast?
to record the strange
Good
supernatural
shit.
activity one last time. This video was meant to be Alex's last night in his apartment. First, he sits in front of his camera and explains what's been going on in his apartment. As he's talking, he hears something strange.
Я сразу же вскочил, включил свет. Это не может не напугать.
The music's not playing in the video. It's just the background music. That was the sound. Does that need to be fixed? Maybe the ghost is trying to fix it because it looks a little rough.
Просто знакомый звук. Изредка я услышал, похож.
Something moves somewhere in the apartment, and Alex believes it might have been the kitchen cabinet door. He decides to set up his camera in his bedroom and leaves for 2 hours to meet up with a friend.
Алло? Да, сейчас приеду, а? Давай.
Alex turns off the light and leaves. But what happens while he's gone is truly bizarre.
I bet bet you they so happy that he get out that house, bro. They're like, finally, he out my fucking space. The fuck? No. 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 You better. Oh my god. What even is that? Back. Baby got no back.
Alex returns home and just goes to bed. The next day, he discovers that his landlord is unavailable to pick up his apartment keys. And after reviewing his footage,
Wonder how
Alex
that
is unsatisfied
worked out.
with the potato quality video he has recorded in his dark apartment. So,
They don't want
he
him.
decides to stay one more night. This time leaving the camera recording, but with the lights
How do you even
on.
feel comfortable?
Just like the night before, he again leaves to meet up with a friend. The camera captures something downright creepy.
I wish I could see him like actually leave and then go outside. Like someone sitting in the chair. You know they know that camera's there too. What the fuck is going on, bro? What? So what's the difference between them doing it really slowly and them like jerking it? They are on his head, bro. They're really like, get the fuck up out of here, bro. We don't want you here no more. No.
Think
No.
you're a good driver?
No. No.
Chance to prove it with Karma Drive.
No,
You could save on your-
stop. Stop. Stop it.
Alex is shocked when he comes home as he discovers that his camera has somehow flipped upside down all on its own. He
No.
grabs the camera and begins to film his thoughts on the strange situation.
Are we kidding
What
right now?
happens next is absolutely terrifying.
Fuck.
Я смотрю, у нас сегодня рыбный день. Охереть вообще.
You got a demon in your house, boy. I think that thing is disguising itself as a little kid or something. Because that giggle.
Слушай, ну вообще
You
жесть.
know that's demonic.
Ну что могу сказать? Это был последний день, поэтому мы уже... Блядь.
What?
О. До усрачки. Ё.
It looks like he was so used to it too, and then he saw it. I'd be.
Это можно вообще.
Because I can't even have like my friend or like a little kid like
Oh,
chase
yeah.
me or like play something. Without me being absolutely terrified, just because I hate people running behind me.
Так.
A pair of legs can be seen standing right behind Alex.
Yeah, so my camera just died. So we're back. We're back again. But those did kind of look like shoes. But see, I just feel like ghosts just like, they decide what to show you, and they know. Like, I know they know. They know when a camera's there. They know when they're being filmed. That's why sometimes they're just not feeling it. Like, they're really not feeling it. Like, a lot of these people were not probably alive when most of us were alive. So why the fuck why would they want to be on camera? Unless they're like some fucking cocky motherfucker, or like, hey, like, come see, like, I want you to see me, like, type shit. But at this point, this just feels like fucking demonic, or something evil, or just like low-spirited, trying to like get a reaction out of him and make him scared. Like, that's what they're trying to do. And hey, it worked. This is why they do this shit. Like, they got nothing better to do, bro. Like, I really feel like they got nothing better to do. I mean, I don't understand the whole, like, how some spirits just, like, choose to stay, or they just either don't know they're dead, living in a time loop, or just, like, haven't accepted what they needed to accept. So, I don't know. Because, like, I know, like, ghosts that have, or, like, spirits that have passed on can, like, visit you in, like, dreams and shit like that. And, like, they've passed on and gone to, like, a higher light, like, higher power, whatever the fuck you want to call it. But I don't know if they can also just walk around like these people, because these people seem like they're just fucking bored. And just fucking, hey, I ain't got shit to do today. I'm gonna fuck with you because all y'all think this is so interesting. Because they're like, I already know what all this means. Like, I already know, you know, all about this other world and everything. Like, but I want to see you be freaked out and not know what the fuck is going on, because it's fun. Like, I just really feel like they're either having fun or it's mean-spirited that they're, like, either trying to get you out. Like, this is my space. Like, get the fuck up out of here. Like, boy, I've been trying to get you out of here for years. Why are you still here? You know? But, yeah.
Alex capture proof of the paranormal in his apartment? Or is it illusion?
Because
I leave it up to you to decide.
I feel like since his last night, they're, like, really showing him, like,
videos.
for him to be
Ethan Budzinski was on a family vacation in the Pocono Mountains of Pennsylvania when strange things began to happen in his rented Airbnb home. Late one night, Ethan and his family hear the sound of a baby crying from somewhere in the house. Now, Ethan's two young nephews are asleep in bed upstairs, so he immediately runs up to check on them, only to find that they are both quietly asleep in bed. This occurs several times. Ethan hears crying, then goes upstairs to find the children quietly asleep.
Imagine already
So
gotten
the next
over
time
the
Ethan
baby
hears the
stage
crying,
and, like, having to wake
he pulls
up all
out
the
his
time
phone
throughout the night.
and
And
starts
this motherfucker
recording.
baby wanna come in here crying at your house. Wake you up in the middle of the night. Like, bitch, I gotta go do this. It has to be a recording or something.
This is the Urban Guitar by Yamaha. It's going to teach you how to play songs with easy-to-use videos.
But I don't know if y'all already saw that text my friend sent me, but in the mail. What even is that?
Did you hear it too?
Yeah.
Yeah. I just went up there. It just sounded the same.
Okay, this one.
The eerie sound of a child crying can indeed be heard coming from somewhere upstairs.
What is
Both
that?
Ethan and a family member hear the sound, but when he heads upstairs to check, just like before, the children are fast asleep and not making a sound. So just where is
that
this
like
strange,
a ladder
unexplained
chute
crying
to
coming
the
from?
upstairs? That's so weird. That just looks.
Let me know what you think down in the comments. A British Nukes Top 5 viewer who wishes to remain anonymous, we'll call her Jen, says that she had a chilling experience that wasn't paranormal, but was terrifying nonetheless. And as I've personally always said on this channel, real people can be much scarier than anything supernatural. So late one night around midnight, Jen starts receiving messages from a guy on Facebook. At first, she plays along, but the messages from the stranger just get creepier and creepier. I'll correct some of the typos and slang and save you from listening to me doing a terrible British accent, but what you see on screen are the actual messages. So, at one point, the guy suddenly writes, "Well, since you're up, can I come and meet you then? Yes, I am mental.
What?
On my way down to your house. I'll ring when I'm outside."
How does she even know where you live,
Jen
bitch?
laughs it off, writing back, "You don't even know where I live."
Right.
And then the guy starts trying to creepily call her on Facebook, because it turns out that he does actually know exactly where she lives.
No.
He types, "You live next to my granny's house on the corner." Then he continues to call her, and things go from bad to worse, because he actually shows up right in front of her house. "Don't make me knock, please," he messages.
Don't make me.
"I'm outside the center window right now." Jen is now understandably
Don't make
completely
me knock,
freaked
please.
out.
Why, motherfucker?
She tells the guy that
Why?
she's not coming out under any circumstances, but he won't take no for an answer. "Is that your window at the front? How do I get in your back garden?" Jen replies,
Get your gun.
"You don't," and ends the conversation.
Get your gun, bitch.
But it did not end there.
Oh,
Jen
wait,
says
this
the
is for-
disturbed
they don't
young
got
man
those,
stood in front of her house for almost 2 hours. He eventually left after her family members went outside and told him to leave or they would call the police.
He's mental.
So I guess the takeaway is either be careful of who you talk to online, or simply Facebook sucks.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Susan's Courtside Cafe in Kissimmee, Florida was originally built in 1912.
No.
And over most of the last 100 years, the building
If he
was
stepped
actually
foot
a
on my
small
property, I
home
would've
for many
shot him dead
families
right
and
there in the yard,
individuals.
bitch.
Locals believe that the building the cafe is in is haunted
got
by the spirits
guns in
of
the
its
UK?
former residents. Workers at the
'Cause, like,
cafe
I
say that
fuck
they
with
often
that,
hear
but, like, at the
unexplained
same
noises
time,
while
when you
working
need
late
it,
at
you
night.
need it,
and both the
bro.
staff and visitors claim to have seen bizarre shadow figures throughout the restaurant. Nuke's Top 5 viewer Valerie Ann says that she went on a Halloween ghost tour in Kissimmee that stopped at the allegedly haunted Susan's Courtside Cafe, and it seems that the rumors of paranormal activity might be true. Valerie caught this strange footage.
Sorry.
And they said they closed.
I just saw something walk
They heard it open and then
Really?
shut.
Did you see it?
No.
It's a little hard to make out, but a dark figure seems to
Oh.
quickly pass through the
Oh,
cafe
fuck
dining
no.
room before just disappearing. Someone in the tour group mentions it, but Valerie Ann is shocked when she discovers that she actually caught the apparition on camera. She says that she has no idea who or what this mysterious figure could be. But what do you think?
That's why I hate watching these videos, because I swear I be hearing shit, bro. In my
The home
house.
of the Jinn. One of the OG Saudi door-kicking ghost hunters that I first featured on this channel, Adventurer Allah, is back with an all-new YouTube channel. In this live stream, Allah goes to investigate a large abandoned building that is said to be haunted by an evil presence, or Jinn. As he broadcasts his exploration live, things take a terrifying turn.
يا جماعة أي شيء أنا ما أشوفه على طول على الخاص. بسم الله.
Shit, Nuke! You got a lot of ads up in this video. Make your money, I guess, but shit.
بسم الله.
Boy, didn't you just walk right on that?
الله أكبر.
Didn't you just walk right under that thing? What are you doing? Boy, please. You know you knocked that over, boy. You know you knocked that over, boy. Please.
Even though there's no power in the building, the ceiling fan begins to rotate on its own. Then a heavy table falls over right behind Allah. Freaked out, he runs away, retreating to a different section of the large building. But little does Allah know, things are about to get even creepier.
حسبي الله. الله لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم لا تأخذه سنة ولا نوم له ما في السماوات وما في الأرض. من ذا الذي يشفع عنده إلا بإذنه يعلم ما بين أيديهم وما خلفهم ولا يحيطون بشيء من علمه إلا بما شاء وسع كرسيه السماوات والأرض ولا يؤوده حفظهما وهو العلي العظيم.
He said, I could see you. What is that?
من كان في هذا المكان سحر فابطله. الله أكبر.
In there with him. There has to be. The other, like the first two, my camera died yesterday and I couldn't get it back on because it was overheated and it was acting weird, the memory, whatever. So I got annoyed and I needed to take a day break, but I'm here again to the next day and I was gonna finish this video. Let's get into it.
حسبي الله ونعم الوكيل فيكم. الله لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم
What was that?
لا تأخذه سنة ولا نوم له ما في السماوات وما في الأرض. من ذا الذي يشفع عنده إلا بإذنه يعلم ما بين أيديهم وما خلفهم.
What the fuck going on, boy?
ولا يحيطون بشيء من علمه إلا بما شاء وسع كرسيه السماوات والأرض.
A terrifying dark mist-like figure can be seen in a doorway, and a pair of crutches aggressively flies across the room right in front of the terrified explorer. He investigates the area, but
It feels staged.
nothing there.
I don't know.
The mysterious dark mist has simply disappeared. But it's not over yet.
بسم الله. اللهم إن كان هذا سحر فابطله. اللهم إن كان هذا سحر فابطله. اللهم إن كان في سحر مدفون فابطله. اللهم إن كان في سحر معقود فابطله.
Just get out at this point. Like, just leave at this point, because
في صوتك.
I don't even know what you're looking for anymore.
أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق.
Yee! Yee is right, boy. Get the fuck up out of here.
الله التامات من شر ما خلق. بسم الله الذي لا يضر مع اسمه شيء في الأرض ولا في السماء. الله السميع العليم.
Boy.
اللهم كان هذا سحر فابطله. اللهم كان
A plate falls off a table on its own, then another ceiling fan begins to rotate, and a large heavy closet moves as if pushed by some powerful unseen force. Something
I
is
don't believe
thrown
this.
at Allah, injuring his foot.
He's like
And after
doing
that,
like too
he's
much
had
at a point where it's
about
just
enough.
like, okay, I really feel
Allah
like
decides to
he's
just
always
get out of
under,
there
like something
and
that's moving.
ends
Like
his
the
live
fan,
stream. So did adventurer Allah
little
capture a
things,
real
like, I feel like
haunting
someone
by a
else is with him
terrifying
that's, like,
jinn?
fucking pulling
Or
a
is it
string
all
or
just a
something.
very elaborate
And what
hoax?
even is like that?
decide.
I feel like it's obviously edited.
Return to the Red House. Paranormal investigator Kevin Barranco from the YouTube channel Archivo Extinto returns to explore the historic La Casa Colorada, or the Red House, in Guadalajara, Mexico. The house was built in 1923, and it is said that the remote and secluded location became a place where cults performed dark rituals. Those brave enough to explore the old house claim to have seen witches, demons, and even the skeletal female figure of Santa Muerte, a Mexican saint who is said to wear a long cloak and be the personification of death itself. Now, 2 months ago, I featured Kevin's first visit to the Red House years ago. While exploring the house with his friends, the group captured something that they simply couldn't explain.
Que por todas las paredes hay frases, no sé, quizás unas por vandalismo, otras por sectas. La verdad es que no.
I'm not wearing a bra under this, and I usually don't, but it usually covers like my nipples. So if you see it, sorry. Hopefully I catch it in editing, but yeah, it's a free world out in this bitch.
Desconocemos el significado y la verdad es que no queremos saber sobre ello.
Aquí hace mucho frío, ¿eh?
Sí, hace bastante.
Aquí hace mucho frío, ¿eh?
Sí, hace bastante.
Son, that looked like a fucking bear walking, bro.
Cut
Get
to
the fuck
2
up
years
out of there,
later.
boy.
After many requests
That
from
thing
his
was
fans,
thick.
paranormal investigator Kevin
Did y'all see
returns
how
to
long
the quote
that
Red
how
House
wide that
in
shadow
hopes of
was?
capturing even more
I'm trying to body
paranormal
shame nobody, but
evidence.
shit.
But this time, he decides to go back all alone. As you might
Why?
guess, it did
Why?
not go well. Kevin sets up several static cameras around.
You know, to be honest, things always happen when the huge group like splits up. Like, I feel like ghosts. I don't even know why I'm using that word. It's just because it's in the title. I feel like spirits, entities, whatever the fuck you want to call it, like it when it's more like probably like 2 to 3 to a group, or even just by yourself. Like, I don't think they like the whole big group thing. They're not really fond of it, I don't think.
House. Then he lights 3 candles and starts to questions to who or whatever might be haunting the abandoned home. Kevin is using an English spirit box app and translates the responses to Spanish. Before long, very strange things start to happen.
Actually, that's what he's using.
Voy a utilizar
Okay, well, I didn't really get to Scarlet. I didn't get to see the thing in his hand, so how do we really know if he's not just playing a recording?
Scarlett, ¿podrías hacerme daño? Throw. No sé qué es throw. Lo voy a buscar. Lanzar. Ay, cabrón.
As Kevin repeats the word throw in Spanish, a heavy piece of rubble is seemingly thrown off the edge of a large hole in the wall. Kevin grabs his camera and walks through the building in search of anything paranormal.
drain that bitch if it's really real.
Decilo. Decilo. Decilo.
He fucks with that little satin. They watching you, boy. No! I keep hearing shit, y'all. I'm gonna get this video over with. I ain't fucking with it no more.
The ghost hunter's light begins to fail. Then he hears a noise and turns. Without knowing it at the time, he captures something strange in the darkness, quickly darting out of sight. Soon after, Kevin's camera begins to malfunction and things take an even more terrifying turn.
Mi cámara está trabada. Y ven. Ven eso.
What's frozen?
Mi cámara está trabada. Está trabada.
Boy, is that just not a
Se
picture?
trabó. Está completamente trabada, ven. Lo voy a apagar. No. Ven. Ahí se apagó, pero sigue trabada. ¿Me quieres hacer daño? Voy a cambiarla. Voy a sacarle la pila.
What is that?
Ya.
Bitch, get out! Get out. Leave. Come on. Please. I don't even care about the investigation, boy. Get out. I ain't fucking with his energy.
Kevin's
a walking
camera
what is that? It got a tail now? That bitch wide, bro.
Can be heard, followed by the mysterious
Hell
voice of a woman.
I ain't never seen like a fat skinwalker, bro. Have y'all fat skinwalkers? Y'all know what skinwalkers?
He goes to investigate and captures what appears to be the same mysterious cloaked figure that the Archivo Extinto team captured
Look like
just
a
2
clove.
years
It's
earlier.
sticking out like a body part.
Kevin searches the building and the grounds, but he doesn't find anyone or anything. When his equipment continues to malfunction repeatedly, he decides he's had enough. He backs up and just gets out of there. So could it be that Kevin captured the apparition of Santa Muerte, the cloaked Lady of Death? Let me know what
How
you
are we
think.
supposed to know that, boy?
You can
No
watch
one
this
knows
full
that.
3-part investigation over on the YouTube channel, Archivo
I feel like
Extinto. Full 3-part investigation over on the YouTube
It looks like
channel,
someone's literally
Archivo
just
Extinto.
walking in a cloak, but whoever it is, why, bro?
Thanks for watching. Please follow me on the Instagram here, and on the Twitter here, and even on the TikTok.
On the
Hopefully, I'll see you next week.
even on the okay. That's gonna be it for this one, y'all. I'll catch y'all, with another video soon. Phone call by FBG Dutchy, or yeah, whatever, however you say it. But yeah, I'm gonna be reacting to that right after this, so I'll catch y'all later. Peace.